In the year that King Uzziah died, in the year that my lust died, in the year that my anger died, I saw the Lord. He told me, son, I know your story, but I'm still going to use you. And I know nothing but the blood. Oh, Jesus. Let's sing that one more time. There is something about the blood of Jesus. Nothing but the blood. In Isaiah chapter 6, we are told the story of a man called Isaiah. Isaiah was a mighty man in his season, and during those days he was doing mighty and marvelous things. He was a prophet of the times, and so he thought that I'm serving God and I am moving in power, until one day Isaiah had an encounter, and he said, in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord seated on his throne. The train of his clothes covered the temple. You might think that a man as powerful as Isaiah should have been excited that, yeah, this is power. Let me tell you what he said. He said, woe unto me, I am undone, for I am a man of unclean lips. Many of us are Christians, so we say and so we believe, and you walked into this place, but I want you for 1 second to reevaluate your salvation. What Jesus did you meet? Is it the Jesus that Paul met? So did I think that I was walking with Jesus. I grew up in a Christian family. My daddy was a pastor, and I was serving in the choir ever since I was a little kid. And I thought I knew Jesus. I thought I had met Jesus. I thought that because one day I got emotional when a man of God invited me over to say some words and say that Jesus is Lord of my life from now henceforth. Until I had an experience one day that turned my life around. And this is my testimony. I want to tell you that you can meet that Jesus tonight. And we have a few minutes to go. If you only open up your heart, you can have a moment with him. I remember that evening when I was in my room and I was praying to God. I was overwhelmed by a lot of guilt. My life was taking a wrong turn. The accuser of brethren was doing his work, and he was telling me, Vancy, you are not enough. We have a long history. We have a covenant with you. You struggled with pornography. You struggled with fornication. You struggled with lust. You struggled with lies. And so you belong to me, he said to me. And the voices were so loud in my head. I don't know about you tonight. I don't know what voices are in your head. But I want to tell you that you can have a moment too. When I was crying in that moment and I had no idea if Jesus would still love me, if Jesus would still want me. Meanwhile, I was in the pulpit, I was singing, I was worshiping, I was serving, I was preaching. But there was something inside of me that needed to die. And like Isaiah said, that in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. And I want to tell you that God visited me that day. And while I was on my knees, I had a moment where I got out of my own body. And my spirit stepped out of myself. And I looked at myself in the corner. Guys, if anybody is loved by Jesus in this room tonight, I'm sure that that's me. I don't know about you, but this God loves me, and I'm sure about that. And nobody can take that from me. And you can walk out of this place sure that he loves you too. And he gave me an opportunity by grace to understand the kind of filth that covered me. And I looked at myself kneeling down in my room, and I saw the filth that covered me. Boy, I was so dirty. I was so filthy. I saw my sin. I stunk. It was so stinky. I said, Lord, you can't show me this. It's too much for me. And it came to my mind. I thought that if the Lord wants to depart from me forever, then he can do that. In the year that King Uzziah died, in the year that my lust died, in the year that my anger died, I saw the Lord. And something happened to me even more. You haven't heard it yet. When I was crying in my guilt, he came and touched me. And he told me, son, I know your story. I know where you came from. I know what you did. But I'm still going to use you, and I'm going to walk with you. So I don't care what you think you did. If the Lord can use somebody like me, and I'm standing before you today, I'm so sure that he can use you too. And that is the testimony I have tonight, that time when I met the Lord, my story was turned around. My guilt was taken away. He washed me with his own blood, and this is my testimony. And so many times we go through issues and you feel that sense of guilt. I don't know what burden you're carrying tonight, but I promise you that the Lord is making new wine out of you. In the pressing, in the crushing, he is making new wine out of you. It doesn't matter where you've been at. I don't care where you come from. I don't care who your daddy is. I don't care what your history is. Jesus is meeting you tonight. Cause where there is new wine, there is new power, and there is new freedom, and the kingdom is here. I lay down my old flame, to carry on new fire today. Oh, one more time, see. Where there is new wine, where there is new wine, there is new power. Whoa, and there is new freedom, and the kingdom is here. I lay down my own flame, to carry on new fire today. We are singing out together.